Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Chris. I'm you checking in, man. Charlie Clips versus Iron Solomon, man. A lot of people asked me to recap this battle. There was like a little comment on Facebook where somebody was saying that Organic had a conversation with Clips, and we were going to get a very good Clips in this battle. And I do feel like Clips wrote for this battle, man. So salute to him for that. Let me give him a hand clap. No, I don't feel like he came with a bullshit round and fucking around. I do feel like he actually wrote for this battle. So salute to him for that. I think he started hearing them rum nitty whispers and he actually prepared for this one. Iron Solomon, I don't feel like this battle was as good as his Disaster battle, not as good as his Daylight battle, not as good as his B-Magic battle, but still a solid battle from Iron Solomon, still a solid battle. So let's just get into it, man. Iron Solomon starts out basically talking about how Clips is bullshitting through battles, doesn't take battles seriously, lies and say that, has all these reasons of why he's not prepared. You can't spell Charlie without the lie in it. That was a fire line.
We don't get the full clips or bullshit for 9 minutes. The truth is, we don't trust you. You made that bed, now lie in it. I mean, for real, Charlie, your slogan is psych, I lied, isn't it? Shit, I can't even spell Charlie without the lie in it.
Touched on him being a vegan, basically saying that, all these excuses that you say we've heard before, all the bars you say we heard before, herbivore, vegan, that shit go together. Concrete Street, granite angle he had, that was pretty clever. I was fucking with that too. And he ended the round with the Bonnie Sharon freestyle, because obviously Bonnie grabbed Sharon dick on a whole dick check type shit. So that was a on spot freestyle. So you get a little bit of credit for that, man. Salute to Iron Solomon. Not a crazy round from Iron, but a solid round from Iron Solomon. Charlie Clips comes back, kind of has like a pre-written rebuttal, because he starts talking about, because Iron Solomon had mentioned the whole Rum Nitty shit, and he comes back with the whole, I could have beat Rum Nitty if I wanted to. There's a wrinkle in my career. That's why they get, that's why I got an iron. That was pretty clever. The iron deficiency, cold-blooded, red cells, cold-blooded iron deficiency. I was fucking with that line too. The iron gym scheme he had, I really wasn't feeling that from Clips. It just was too drawn out about pulling up and push up and I'm going dumbbell and all this kind of shit. I really wasn't feeling that scheme too much. The Black & Decker iron drill, what else did he have? Iron drill toaster.
Yeah, I'm vegan now. So what? I don't want beef or I lack the cheddar? Boy, you know the drill. If I pull out them toasters, I'ma clap the heckler. Grab his bitch by her weave, Organic, then I'ma ask her, who rapping better? Take a deep breath, cause if she say iron, I'm a Black & Decker drill.
The whole hotel and iron is in the closet, basically saying that Iron Solomon's ex said he was gay and in the closet, and then ironically that you find an iron in the closet of a hotel. That shit was clever. The Meek Mill shit at the end, really wasn't feeling that too much either. It just seemed like an overused bar. You know what I'm saying? This Meek Mill Dream Chaser, this bullet is a dream chaser. I don't know. It just seemed like we heard that before. I do like the line he had mixed in the scheme where he said, I give him 60 on the way out. I'm a mean Laker. Playing off Kobe Bryant, man. I fuck with Kobe, man. So salute to Kobe Bryant, man. I kind of like that line within the scheme, even though I didn't like the Dream Chaser scheme. Clips won the first round though. Round two was kind of interesting, man. So let's just jump right into it, man. Iron Solomon basically comes with an NWX angle saying you're not even good enough to be an NWX. That didn't really hit to me either, because obviously, when you look at NWX, you got Saga, Big T. He already battled Big T. I thought I edged Big T. I think he's definitely better than Saga. K-Shine, I think he can probably beat him, especially if K-Shine isn't on his A game. You know what I'm saying? Him and DNA are like brothers. So I'm just like, he's not good enough to be in NWX. That didn't really hit. The Wildin' Out angle didn't really hit either. Basically saying that Clips was selling out and that Nick Cannon was getting rich off y'all. I always say this, man. Whenever you own something, you're always going to make more than a worker. So it's no big secret that Nick Cannon is the one that's really getting paid off Wildin' Out. He created the show. You know what I'm saying? Why would Clips even make more money or even close to the money Iron makes? So when you say, oh, Nick is getting rich while you making pennies, yeah, it's pretty obvious. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no groundbreaking shit. And then we always see niggas that battle niggas on Wildin' Out and act like Wildin' Out ain't shit. If you go back to Charlie Clips when he battled Hitman, in that round, in that battle, he was basically telling Hitman that he was on Wildin' Out and how he was downplaying it. Then years later he's on Wildin' Out. So niggas say that shit till they get that fucking phone call. So that whole angle really didn't hit that well to me. Ex-girlfriend Nancy Kerrigan, she took the pipe on her knees and then skated off. That line was fire, my nigga. That line was definitely fire. Every time we see your ex, it's like every time you see a t-shirt, it's a new ex. That was another dope line. I didn't like the start of Iron Solomon round. Definitely liked the way he cleaned it up though, man. Thought he still had another solid second round. Charlie Clips round 2, my nigga. The nut and ball jokes was OD long. But that wasn't even the worst part of the round. The worst part is the gassing from Head Ice. Yo, Head Ice, my nigga. Them ball jokes were that funny to you, my nigga? Like, you was really OD gassing. 1 minute you leaning over to Bishop Brigante talking and laughing about it. 1 minute Clips is slapping you up and using you in the jokes.
Picture me and Iron inside the ride, and we both going past the mall. We see a couple bitches. He clears glasses like, look at them. I'm a bag them all. And I'm like, Iron, you only got one nut. How do you plan to smash them all? And he look at me like, Clips, these bitches is about to have a ball. Hold on. Clear your mind again. Clear your mind again. All right, now, picture me hanging out at Iron crib. Bad bitch pull up in the newest ride. Shit tinted. I'm like, who that Iron? He like, calm down. That's my boo inside. I'm about to kill a pussy. I'm like, you're about to kill it? Like, what can you provide? He said, Charlie, this one ball off the wall. Suicide. Like that's not even half of the story though. Did I tell y'all how Iron tried out for the football team?
No, you didn't.
That's not an opinion. That's not an opinion. This is fact.
I was just like, okay, I know you from Harlem. Want to give Clips his credit. That's cool. I even fuck with the first one. These bitches finna have a ball. I even fuck with that one. You know what I'm saying? But then I was like, okay, now the nigga is ODing a little too long. I always say jokes are bars. So I'm not really knocking the fact that Clips had a funny round. That's one of them rounds you can get away with on King of the Dot that you can't get away with on URL. If on URL, the nigga would have got booed. That whole round would have got booed about halfway through. On King of the Dot, nigga, it take forever for them niggas to boo, dog. You know, even Bangs and DNA, when that nigga kept saying, you know, suck my dick and fuck these niggas, and they would put the shit on the ground, Zero channel or Zero, whatever PG channel that King of the Dot has. It took them a little while to even boo Bangs, and Bangs was basically dissing the crowd the whole battle. So, I mean, them niggas let anything rock over there, King of the Dot. So this was the kind of round where you writing it and you thinking, I can get away with this as long as it's not URL. On King of the Dot, they'll fuck with it, and they did fuck with it. But not enough for him to win a round, in my opinion. He went OD too long. Iron Solomon won the second round to me. Iron Solomon third round, he rebutted the nut joke round from Charlie Clips, which was actually kind of clever in my opinion. I was definitely fucking with it. He had the stealing my bars angle. That's why that's no wonder why you teamed up with John for the 2-on-2, because you stole my bar. That would actually hit more if you had named like more bars he stole. You can't just like, you can't say he stole one bar and then be like, yo, you a thief. Like one bar, my nigga, like it don't really hit like that. Name a few bars and then we'll register like, oh damn, the nigga really did steal a lot. So that angle didn't really hit too much for me. What else did he have? The CC carbon copy line definitely was fucking with that. And he was talking about the whole freestyle shit. We don't want you to come off the top like Ron and Pat Stay. That line was a little pause worthy because you basically saying we don't want you to come off the top. So you don't really want Ron to come off of Pat Stay. That's basically what you said. We get what you were trying to say. We don't want you to come off, top of the head. But it's a pause worthy bar. But I still like Iron Solomon third round. I still was fucking with it. I like the angles he took. He's really very angle based, and I like a nigga that come with a lot of angles anyway. So I still felt like he's had a good third round. Clip's third round, he starts off talking about the Mook battle, which is pretty something that a lot of niggas use against Iron when they battle him, because especially if they from URL and they're battling him, they always talk about how Mook killed him. I always wonder how organic feels when niggas sit there like, yo, you couldn't make it on URL, so you had to come to the White League.
You look like you ready to throw in the towel. John Thompson, URL's the NBA. I said URL's the NBA. And you ain't even John Stockton.
You couldn't, you wasn't good enough to be on Smack, so you had to come to King of the Dot.
Got your ass whipped so bad, you had to sneak back in the battle rap, and how you did it was intelligent. See, you knew you couldn't hang with the blacks on Smack, so you came back to the white folk to become relevant.
And I know there's a lot of URL niggas do it, and I don't like it. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't like it. I think it's whack, and I think it's corny. One of the reasons why I don't like when people say that is because whenever you a URL dude and you battle a King of the Dot dude that may have battled on URL, you try to use it as where I'm on URL, I'm on this high pedestal, it only counts on URL, I'm a star over here, and you can't make it on URL. So you go to King of the Dot and you downplay the league to a King of the Dot dude. But on the flip side, whenever you're mad at URL, the negotiations isn't going right, you're not getting paid the money you want to make, blase, blase, blase. Now you want to big up King of the Dot. You be like, oh yeah, the business over there at King of the Dot is straight, organic. You know, they got phone cases with King of the Dot, and they got shirts with our name on it. Everything is pro King of the Dot when you're against URL. And then when you battle on King of the Dot, it's pro URL. So I just don't like the hypocrisy that goes on with that whole thing about going to King of the Dot and shitting on organic. And to me, honestly, I fuck with King of the Dot. I feel like it's a dope league. So I feel like when you battle over there, I think you should just respect the league. That's just me personally. So the Mook angle to me, I wasn't feeling it because it's like, yo, Mook killed you. You had to come back on the White League. It's like, we don't really got to make this shit about race, and we don't really got to make this shit about a URL and King of the Dot. So I didn't like the angle that much. This is me personally. Iron Solid, after that, he pretty much went into the whole PH and you know, Cadillac Ron and all the people that died within the past year or two. He had some nice bars in between there. I can't front. I really like the line he said, if iron loses enough blood, you'll be on PH level. Basically saying if you die, you'll be with PH in heaven. And basically saying if you lose enough blood, your body changes. And if your body changes, the pH of your body changes as well. Because, you know, we all got a certain pH in our body. So kind of a double meaning on that word. I was fucking with that. But I got Iron Solomon winning the third round, man. As much as I wanted Clips to win this battle, because I'm not super crazy about Iron Solomon, I respect what he do and everything, and I definitely fuck with him growing up and watch him in battles. I be feeling like Clips be needing as many wins as he can. So coming into the battle, I thought Iron may win, but I'm like, yo, I hope Clips really beat him. But I don't know, the Mook angle just kind of killed it to me. I just wasn't feeling it, and it took up a good portion of the first part of his round. So even though I didn't really like the John stealing shit, at the end of the day, I gave it to Iron Solomon, man. Very, very close battle. I can see 2-1 either way. I like Iron a little bit more. Unbiased review. I'll let you know.